What's up, guys? My name is Jordan and it's the final round, and I had a little extra time today, so I've found 10 opportunities for you guys to look into when the props come out, and hopefully you like this video. And once again, thank you all for the likes, the subscriptions, the comments. A lot of you came through with the comments just to help the algorithm. Simple comments like just W or for the algorithm, and just like thank you. I appreciate all of that. It means so much to me. But let's not waste your time. Let's get into these 10 picks that I found, these 10 opportunities. If I had more time, I probably could have kept going. It made me think, like, you know, if I had my own Patreon, I know this channel is kind of small, but if I had my own Patreon, I could just put out like a report of just all these good matchups for the day. But it's just something I'm thinking about. But right now I have 10 picks. My first pick, I'm looking at Trey Young up against the Lakers. The Lakers give up the 5th most points and the 4th most assists to point guards, and that is Trey Young's strong suit, points and assists. Over Trey Young's last 5 home games, he has 28 points and 11 assists, so this is a good spot for Trey Young, and I apologize if I'm going to move through these quickly. I just want to save your time and still give you the data in a meaningful way. Trey Young is day-to-day, and if he is out like the last game, this goes to DeJounte Murray taking over the point guard duties. He's going up against this Lakers matchup. So then take a look at his props. He fills right in, and he'd be a good play. My second pick, we're looking at the Lakers game on the other side. I've talked about before, Trey Young, the second lowest defensive rating among all qualified point guards. And if he is playing, I'm looking at Dennis Schroeder for the Lakers to go up against Trey Young, who Dennis Schroeder has been playing fairly well. Schroeder has 15.5 points over his last 5 road games, and if he gets this matchup against Trey Young, it could be a good spot for him to get around that. So if his line is sitting around like 12.5 or 13.5, this might be a good spot to take the over for Dennis Schroeder. My third pick in the same game, I don't know if you know this guy, but his name is LeBron James. The Hawks give up the 2nd most points to the small forward position and the 6th most rebounds to the small forward position. And I think LeBron James likes to score points, and I think he likes to get rebounds. Over his last 5 away games, he has 32 points and 6.5 rebounds. This will be another good game for LeBron to score, get rebounds, and you can take a look at his PRA as well. We'll see where those lines come out at. The Hawks are kind of a middle of the road team when it comes to assists, so not like super good matchup for assists, but it's a super good matchup for points and rebounds. My fourth pick, I smiled when I saw this game because I knew exactly who I was going to look at. Lauri Markkanen going up against the Kings. The Kings give up the most points to the small forward position, the 3rd most rebounds to the small forward position, and the 3rd most assists. This is set up perfectly for Lauri Markkanen. Over his last 5 away games, he has 28 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. So check the PRAs, make sure they're not expecting him to get 3 or more assists. Definitely the points and the rebounds for Lauri Markkanen is a really good spot for him. And my 5th pick, one of his teammates, Jordan Clarkson. The Kings give up the 2nd most points to the shooting guard position, and Jordan Clarkson has 21 points over his last 5 away games. So check out his line. If it's sitting at like 19.5 or 18.5, this will be a good spot for him to take the over. And on the other side of that, the Jazz are not very good against big men, and you know who the Kings have. They have Domantas Sabonis. The Jazz give up the 4th most points, the 4th most rebounds, and the 10th most assists to the center position. And Sabonis puts up crazy numbers. He has 20.5 points, 17 rebounds, and 9 assists over his last 5 home games. This is a perfect spot for him to fill all those categories. This is a really good matchup for Sabonis. My 6th pick, this guy's been playing out of his mind. James Harden up against the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans are middle of the road in the points category for point guards, but when it comes to assists, they give up the 5th most assists to point guards, and you know James Harden just loves to dish it out lately. So take a look at his assist line. James Harden has 23 points and 12 assists over his last 5 road games. I'm looking at the assist. If they put him at 9.5 or 10.5, this might be a good spot to take his over. My 8th pick, and this shouldn't be a shocker, Giannis Antetokounmpo up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I kind of thought of the Timberwolves as a good defensive team, you know, getting Rudy Gobert and everything, but they actually give up the 3rd most points and the 2nd most assists to the power forward position. And Giannis has been on fire with 34.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists over his last 5 home games. So this is actually a really good matchup for him, for his points and for his assists, and you know he likes to get rebounds. My 9th pick, DeMar DeRozan up against the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are kind of reeling right now. They just had that big scuffle. I don't know if any suspensions have been announced or they're just, those guys got kicked out of that game and they're not going to talk about it anymore. But we are going to talk about the Pistons giving up the 7th most points to the small forward position and DeMar DeRozan being that. DeMar DeRozan has 29 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 5 assists over his last 5 home games, and this matchup is just looking sweet for him. And my 10th pick, Bradley Beal is questionable for tomorrow, and I'm looking at Kyle Kuzma up against the Magic, who give up the 5th most points to the small forward position. Kyle Kuzma, even with Bradley Beal playing on his team, has averaged 24 points and 8.5 rebounds over his last 5 away games. So if Bradley Beal is out, this is definitely a good spot to look at Kyle Kuzma. If he's not out and Kyle Kuzma's lines are lower, if they have him at like 20 points scored, this is a good matchup for him. So that was a lot. I feel like I'm running out of breath. I just ran through those. I hope it helps you guys when the props come out. You just take a look at the ones that you like and you think are good plays. And I love diving into this stuff. If I could just go all day, I could probably find even more sweet spots throughout all of these games. So please like the video. Please subscribe if you have not. So it's the final round. My name is Jordan. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you all so much for watching. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Bye.